What's up, everybody? Pete McPherson from Do You Even Blog. Woo! We are going to talk about GDPR compliance, what on earth that means, and how does it affect bloggers and digital marketers and entrepreneurs and email marketing and all that great stuff. This will be really quick today, I promise. Let's go. Okay, the absolute first thing you should know is that I have a full blog post with a lot more resources. I will link to it below this video. It's at doyouevenblog.com/GDPR, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what is GDPR? It stands for General Data Protection Regulation. So there is a lot of super boring articles out there that you can go read. I'm going to try and sum it up the best I can. First and foremost, this applies to all bloggers in the entire world if you allow EU people, European Union, Europeans, onto your email newsletter. If you're taking data of any kind from EU folks, this applies to you. So even if you live in Cambodia or the United States or Atlanta, Georgia, this applies to you. This matters. You need to be GDPR compliant. So what does GDPR compliant mean? Well, a few things. Number one, you must explicitly get like a little opt-in checkbox, a little bit more privacy security settings on your landing pages, on your email opt-in forms, all that great stuff, specifically for EU people. Let's run through the ESPs really quick. If you use MailChimp, you can go into your list, into your settings, list details, and then right here, you can click Enable GDPR fields. This will add one or two more fields to your opt-in and allow people to appropriately sign on. So if you click on sign up forms now, form builder, woo, look at that. Now we have fancy GDPR stuff right there. You can enable that. ConvertKit, it's the same sort of thing. I'm going to log into my ConvertKit account really quick. I'm going to go to my account settings, and there will be GDPR information right there. Account settings, down here at the bottom. Subscriber consent options, GDPR compliance. I cannot show it to anybody and do some risk. I can show it to all my subscribers after they opt in. I can show only to subscribers currently in the EU, determined by IP address. That's what I am currently using, blah, blah, blah. Drip and Aweber have similar articles and similar how-tos in order to get their forms exactly right. You can go to doyouevenblog.com/GDPR if you would like to see all these links and resources and tools. That's that. So that is step number one. You need to do this before May 25th, 2018. Go into your ESP, your email service provider, ConvertKit, MailChimp, Drip, Aweber, etc., and enable the relevant form options. Every provider has something like that. So that's number one. The second thing you need to be aware of is intent. What are your intentions? You need to make it explicitly clear what people are getting themselves into. If they think they're opting in for a PDF and not your ongoing email newsletter communications, then, well, that's not good. You need to be explicitly clear. Here, by giving me your email address and your name, etc., here is what you're signing up for. You're signing up for this content upgrade or this freebie or this email course or this product or whatever, and my regular email communication newsletter. You need to tell them that. And you can tell them that in one of two ways. One, you can put it on the form itself. You can say, by signing up, you're agreeing to receive our email communications. That's it. Something like that. Be clear. Number two, and this is what I'm going to do, you can use double opt-ins where someone would opt in, they would get a confirmation email in which they would have to click a little button, a little link in order to confirm their subscription. Use some language there to tell people exactly what you're going to be sending them. Exactly. Opt-in, the more clear, the better, by the way. You're opting in, you're going to get my weekly newsletter with blogging tips and tricks and occasional product offers. That's great. That's it. That's what I'm going to send to mine. If you go and opt into my email list, you'll see that now I have double opt-ins enabled and some language right there that says exactly what people are signing up to. So, one frequently asked question. Ready? A fact. Do I need to have double opt-ins? Is that a requirement? Absolutely not. You don't have to have double opt-ins. Another frequently asked question. For my existing subscribers, if I have any that live in the EU, do I need to send them anything now? Existing subscribers, a re-opt-in email or re-confirmation email. No, you don't need to send them anything provided they gave you permission to sign up in the first place, which hopefully is the case, right? So number one, you need to go into ConvertKit, MailChimp, Drip, whatever you use, and enable the GDPR features and tools that they have. You can do that in account settings. Number two, you need to be explicitly clear what people are getting themselves into by opting in to your forms and your landing pages. And the third part for bloggers and marketers when it comes to GDPR is only collecting relevant data. So first name, email address. That's what I have. If you start asking people for their gender, their address, their weight, I don't know, any number of different data points, it has to be relevant to what you're going to be sending them. If it's not relevant, for me, sending blogging stuff, if I was asking them for their address, I'm not really shipping physical goods, so I don't need to collect that data. That is irrelevant data. That would be a no-no. Only collect relevant data, fields for your opt-in forms, your landing pages, etc., that are relevant to what you're going to be sending them, how you're going to be communicating via your newsletter or whatever. All that stuff, it needs to be relevant. That's it. That's GDPR compliance for bloggers and marketers in a nutshell. One, go into your ESPs and make sure you have the necessary opt-in checkboxes and forms enabled. Step two, make sure you are explicitly clear what people are getting themselves into by joining your newsletter or opting in via your forums and your landing pages, etc. Explicitly clear. And then three, only collect relevant data to what you will be emailing people. That's pretty much it. Other than that, most ESPs, email service providers, can take care of the other stuff on their own. Now, this is not official legal advice. You should not trust my word for it. I encourage all of you to either seek outside counsel, your lawyers, go read up on the subjects yourself, and I will provide links and resources below this video that you can go do that. This is not legal advice. This is Do You Even Blog? This is Pete talking in front of my laptop, okay? If you have any questions, come to the GDPR post on doyouevenblog.com and leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, share it. If you really enjoyed this video and you're a blogger and you weren't bored to tears with all this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys sometime in the future. Adios.